stuff. These bitches tryna blame me, fuck their love. Love is addicting, nigga, I won't take that drug. Yeah, like what the fuck? You left me alone, you left me in the dust. If you want smoke, you better roll your blunt. If you speeding, I'ma hit you with that bomb. Yeah. Observe the one you winning. The niggas stay pretending. They watch your move, they plotting you, and then they come for vengeance. And if a nigga hurt you, then you should off the ending. Don't be fake, keep it straight, I don't want no bending. You said that you love me, bitch, why you leave me? This a love cycle, at the end you gonna leave me. Bitches steady lying, fuck with my memory. I ain't taking your words, it's like just fuck up my kidney. Bitch, answer my message, why you leave me in red? If you cheating on me, I'ma leave that nigga dead. Sometimes I can do it, put a bag on your head. Call that nigga locking, come and pick up your man. Say I'm tripping, little nigga, better humble. Beating on my chest, bitch, I'm the king of the jungle, yeah. He been wanting on the internet. I got a call from my nigga, he said we got mission like 3 in the morning. Yeah, slide on us like I do, feeling for blood like I do. Yeah, we gon' flip on that page, up in the car, we going too fast, yeah. Go ask a nigga who play, my brother caught him, now he in the grave, yeah. I'm having motion to the top while I'm heading, trust on me, I'm busting your teeth, yeah. One bitches, they all on my line, now one of my passing the team. I ain't sleeping through the night, yeah. They all evil in the sky. They wanted blood on my name, bet you they wanna see me fall. The glizzy really got aim, got enough force to knock down walls. I'm in the top of the hill where they see niggas be dick round, they don't face me. Making the cheddar while they making cheese. Don't speak on what her, but little nigga was seen. This where it all begins. When I get rich and I wanna skirt off in a Rari. If you say that I'm hot, he come find me. He get hit with that slug, he move slimy. And that voice in my head keep on telling me yes, but I do and my mama feel sorry. I'm a mess and my niggas stick by me. I ain't tripping from niggas that's watching. The way that I watch me, them stopping this tracks in the race, he ain't going too far. By the hook of the crook, he get hit with that rock. By the way they be crushing the dog. And you know that shit for the gram. Don't say what you doing, don't say what you plan. You get hit with that ball of my nigga Shazam. Free all of my niggas that's locked in the pad. Yeah. From the outside, we straight from the Jakes. A nigga won't play, he get hit with that K. My bro did out, I've been sick to this day. Anxiety killing me, things on my brain. But I cannot stop now. Won't stop till I get me a touchdown. Wanna tell my mama we up now. Your sonny boy making them bucks now. I got a call from my nigga, he said we got mission like 3 in the morning. Yeah, slide on us like I do, feeling for blood like I do. Yeah, we gon' flip on that page, up in the car, we going too fast, yeah. Go ask a nigga who play, my brother caught him, now he in the grave, yeah. I'm having motion to the top while I'm heading, trust on me, I'm busting your teeth, yeah. One bitches, they all on my line, now one of my passing the team. I ain't sleeping through the night, yeah. Evil in the sky. I got a call from my nigga, he said we got mission like 3 in the morning. Yeah, slide on us like I do, feeling for blood like I do. Me and my niggas, yeah, we sliding. In the backseat of a Honda, yeah, we riding. Me and my niggas, yeah, we sliding. In the backseat of a Honda, yeah, we riding. Who we gon' be? Where we gon' meet? Que lo que, mami? Yeah, you got me speaking in Spanish. You wanna beat on my meat. Feeling pain for the headphones, lyrics sipping only. I just wanna be free. Bars screaming we heat. I cannot wait till I make spitting fire, but I'm not saying. Nigga fake like plastic, stretching that boy elastic. Yeah, I got a juice, damn yeah, but I ain't no bandit. Just so you know, I been knocking out niggas like dominoes. Got a piece of my heart stolen, crying like I was a 5-year-old. Why people hate me, do my shit so I don't know. Wanna call me an AP, stay out the way so I'm gon' blow. Take it out of the picture, crop it, hot in my head like hot rocket. Flash out red beam, stop him. My niggas Batman, we be robbing. And the niggas ain't phase me, walking, dropping my flight lottery. But the niggas don't bother me, I ain't see her niggas ain't hot as me. Twist it, bop it, niggas know I make profit.
What is it good? What is it good? What is it good? You already know it's your boy JIREHYR, and if you didn't know, you know. Hey, I apologize for the late start. Had some little, technical difficulties. Obviously, you have to go through those things sometimes in life. But that doesn't stop me from doing what I have to do tonight. We're going to have MMS Genie tonight. Yeah, what MMS Genie have to say. He's a young artist actually. I think he still goes to high school. And we're about to see like what the younger folks have to say about it. We've been talking to the more experienced, we've been talking to the producer. Now let's see what the younger guy have to say about his mission, his passion, and what he's looking for in the music. Hey, share the video. Hey, MMS Genie, come through, and yeah, I can send you the link, and you already know. Let's just listen to the boy music in the meantime. And let's go.
Risk it, try it, niggas go, I'm gon' pop 'em. Bitches say high like Biden. Had the key to my heart, but it's stolen. Make money till my pockets swollen. Get hair, get pockets bowling. Me and my niggas, yeah, we sliding. In the backseat of a honey, yeah, we riding. Me and my niggas, yeah, we sliding. In the backseat of a honey, yeah, we riding. Where we gon' be? Where we gon' meet? Que lo que, mami? Yeah, you got me speaking in Spanish. You wanna beat on my meat? Feel the pain for the headphones, lyrics sipping only. I just wanna be free. Bars screaming we heat. I cannot wait till I make it. Shitting on niggas I hating. Gonna see me on billboards, spitting fire, but I'm not saying. Nigga fake like plastic, stretching that boy elastic. Yeah, I got a juice, damn yeah, but I ain't no bandit. Just so you know, I been knocking out niggas like dominoes. Got a piece of my heart stolen, crying like I was a 5-year-old. Why people hate me, do my shit so I don't know. Wanna call me an AP, stay out the way so I'm gon' blow. I'm finna call me a big check. Niggas Romanian, my rent. Stack money until my wrist wet. Niggas capping, they be lying. He soft like fly, we frying. Walk one little baby, stop whining. Smoking on that joint, no biting. You scared like a birdie flying. Where we gon' meet? Que lo que, mami? Yeah, you got me speaking in Spanish. You wanna beat on my meat? Feel the pain for the headphones, lyrics sipping only. I just wanna be free. Bars screaming we heat. I cannot wait till I make it. Shitting on niggas I hating. Gonna see me on billboards, spitting fire, but I'm not saying. Nigga fake like plastic, stretching that boy elastic. Yeah, I got a juice, damn yeah, but I ain't no bandit. Just so you know, I been knocking out niggas like dominoes. Got a piece of my heart stolen, crying like I was a 5-year-old. Why people hate me, do my shit so I don't know. Wanna call me an AP, stay out the way so I'm gon' blow.
Whoa. Wow.
Them digits. Say where you dropping a nigga, I fidget. Wanna put ice on my neck till they glisten. Blink say silence when they hissing. LOVE. Damn, don't got that shit in my heart. Nigga like fuck the PD. Damn, skirting up for an next car. I don't know why these niggas steady capping. Meet me in person, tell me what is happening. Trying to get out the trenches, I'm rapping. ODG, that's my nigga, we snapping. And we on go. Nah, nigga, and that's on my bro. And like it, we got posts. Nah, run up on me, get blown. All of my niggas stay strapped. Talk too much, get moved from the map. Run up on me, pussy nigga get slapped. Gone from the trench, don't take no crap. And if you don't know where I'm from, nigga, I came straight from the slum. Making that bread while it make crumbs. Slide with that stick, busting them drums. And none of my niggas ain't basic. Running your house, I ain't talking about Macy's. Yeah, nigga spot, he moving like Casey. See, I'm like Kanye, the way I go crazy. Yeah. I was a move, fucking your bitch while I'm talking to you. Yeah. I'm in this too, me and my nigga, my brother, you. Yeah. Throw up herself while I slide in that coupe and they go crazy. Look at so she want me this, she want that shit, she want help with my babies. Yeah, I got no time for them niggas, they sneaking, they niggas be fake. Fuck all these bitches, they toy with my feelings, they playing them gang. Bitch, all the money, I'm counting them digits. Say why you dribbling, nigga, I fidget. Wanna put ice on my neck till they glisten. Blink say silence when they hissing. L-O-V-E. Damn, don't got that shit in my heart, nigga, like fuck the PD. Damn, skirting up for this car.
I be like, ooh. Man, young Jenny, we run up them digits. I fuck your bitch and I say fuck your feelings. And she like to you, I say we ain't got dealings. I ain't no hero, man, I am a villain. You don't let me fuck you and fuck all you niggas. ODG young one and free, that's all I know. I do this for real, I don't do this for show. MMS Jenny, you know how it go. Stack of that paper, you stack of that dough. Got so much bitches, I don't know where to go. I choose on my innie in my anymore. Stack of that paper, you stack of that digits. My money talk, it ain't no midget. My money long, just like the Dickens. She start to ball and getting the feeling. Prolong on my jaws and suck on my penis, yeah. My money make me stronger. It's a body, no slumber. Don't black out like thunder. We can't do this no longer. Yeah, yeah. Money run the world. Money really made me fuck your girl. All the money, so myself is all. I love the money, yeah, I want it all, yeah.
Bitch, all the money, I'm counting them digits. Say why you dribbling, nigga, I fidget. Wanna put ice on my neck till they glisten. Blink say silence when they hissing. L-O-V-E. Damn, don't got that shit in my heart, nigga, like fuck the PD. Damn, skirting up for an car. Bitch, all the money, I'm counting them digits. Say why you dribbling, nigga, I fidget. Wanna put
Your boy there.
Blink say silence when they hissing. L-O-V-E. Damn, don't got that shit in my heart, nigga, like fuck the PD. Damn, skirting up for an car.
Right, I'm actually waiting on MSG to pull up. Become yourself one time, Dellywood is another artist. You know, I have to bring up Dellywood on the program soon. But hey, yeah, I'm just waiting for Genie right now.
Let me hop on these because you know I stay with it, I stay in my lane, but don't get it confused. Everyone love when I step on the scene, I'm just like a bull, I see red in the booth. Glass stay stuck on my side like glue. I don't like one of them coming in twos. The money say grip, but they coming in blue. The money say grip, but they coming in. And she on that dog life, so I give her that dog bite. I don't know how I stay on the road, but she know she alright. And she on that dog life, so I give her that dog.
Talk, let me see if I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. How's the vibes? Everything blessed?
Yeah, bless up.
It's sounding a bit low. Talk a little louder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already know. So as you will talk to your boy, how was the weekend? Like you go any of them jam, lights out, any of them thing?
I do go them thing now.
Oh, alright.
Home for the time.
Alright, vibes. So big up yourself one time, Miss Genie. I just want to say, it's a big honor to have you on the channel. You know, like people might be checking, like you're a young artist still and you're not nobody as yet. But at the end of the day, it's always good to be a foundation or something, so that I can look back later in life and I can say, I was some part of that person, becoming something better in life. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Understand, man.
After all, so big up yourself one time, and hey, on the chat to big you up one time. Everybody give Genie his big ups, and yeah, drop some big up in the chat. WMMS Genie, you check me. WG, anywhere you want to put it, you check. But yeah, I'm not sure if you realize, but it's like an interview, so like try to show more of your face, like so people can see who.
Yeah.
Like, try to set up your camera properly. Yeah, you check. You have to be comfortable in what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? You have to be comfortable. Right. So, one time, just want to tell you, start off by telling us who is RMS Genie, what is your name, what you're doing, what is life like for you, how old are you, and stuff like that. Just give us a little bit of the background story.
As you know, my music name, stage name, MMS Genie. My real name, I would like to disclose my real name. For the viewers and thing, I'll say Adriel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I live to DGS, 17 years. Yeah, I just like doing music.
That's it.
Yeah,
I didn't catch that, you know. I didn't catch anything you just said. Like take your time. Tell us a little bit about you. Like you don't have no background story. You don't have nothing about you.
well, I get into music from young, love music. Um, I was always a music person. I
Right.
used to listen to different types of music. Yeah, listen to different types of music, bump different music.
Mhm.
Sometimes when I go in the car with my friends or with my family and thing, bump music and yeah,
Right. Right. Right.
do the different flows and
So what type of music did you hop into? Like what inspired you, made you feel like you wanted to become an artist?
well, from young I always like music as I see. My main source of music
Talk
was
a little louder because they're not really hearing you.
hip hop, rap, and them type of thing there, R&B and them type of thing there. I
Uh
used to
huh.
listen to it. I like the flow of R&B, the little high pitch and low pitch and them thing there.
Right. And so what type of music you would say you're making right now?
Me, I like to see I'm making hip hop and rap, them type of thing there. But I
Okay.
want to get into different type of things and see what I can do and what I can do with different types of music.
All right, all right, all right. Well, so far it's just like I said, it's a pleasure having you here. Like what I want to do, like be able to be some form of influence to better people's lives. But I just want to give you a word of advice. Seeing that you're on a platform, especially like YouTube, and you live and you've promoted it and you've told people to come and look at you. Like I wouldn't like right now is like you're not really in a bad shape or anything, but like try to like shake up yourself, have more energy, and try to make people know who is
Yeah,
Hermes
yeah,
Genie.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? Because at the end of the day, like your music have hype, and then they come and watch you and they check in. Like, and then sometimes you can lose a little bit of fans like that. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I understand.
try to keep it on a nice little vibesy kind of a vibe. I can give you a nice little question and let's see what you can work with that. Okay, so what's your main goal in your music career right now?
Main goal,
Yeah.
my main goal is to help my family, um, help myself, yeah, help my family, do what I can do to help my mother, my main focus right now.
Right.
Yeah, my mother, yeah.
And so what kind of artist you'd say like you are? You say like you is one of the best artists? Would you say that you're one of the low artists? Would you say like you're in between? Is there anything you feel like you need improvements on?
Yeah, I think I need some improvements as I just start and thing. I'm not a high artist, I'm not a low artist. I won't call myself a low artist because I'm just learning,
Right?
and I won't call myself a high artist because I'm not all the way to where I know I can be if I continue my music.
Right.
Yeah, so to me, I just neutral for now.
Hmm. And in your path, in your career path, is there like anybody that's there with you, like supporting you and being part of your come up?
Yeah, some of my friends, well, I don't have much friends. I'm more to myself.
Hmm.
So the little bit of friends I have, they supporting me, seeing my family, my friends, yeah. Big up the youth because if it wasn't for the youth, I knew who I am, yeah.
Right.
Because that man is a mentor, though.
Right.
Boy,
Right.
that man show me the way, man.
Hmm. And I like what you said though. Big up the youth, cause you wouldn't be where you are. Where would you say that you are right now?
Right now, I would say I'm more focused.
Right. Okay.
I'm more focused and my mind more clear and open up to different things.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. And focus on what exactly? Are you just focused on becoming an artist? Focus on just writing your music? Well, where is the focus coming from, and what is the focus giving?
First, I focusing on myself so I can know what I want in the music.
Right.
Yeah, so I focusing on myself and the music wise now. I more focusing on different lyrics, or I can
Hmm.
put different things together. Yeah,
Hmm. So you would say your songs are truthful, or it is a way that you feel, or is it something that is happening around you and you express it throughout your music? How would you
I would
explain
say
your songs?
I would say it's all of that in a bunch.
Mm,
Different things I've been through, different things I witness, see.
right.
Some people just see things in their lyrics and not really know shit. Okay?
Mm,
But it's like how you really feel about the situation is not how it really happening. Okay?
right.
And like things people talking about and thing, you have to feel it for it to put it on the lyrics. Okay? It's
Mm,
like when you put things on lyrics, people will feel it according to how you feeling about it. Because sometimes you come in on the mic and you're saying it the way you say it, people will feel it.
true.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That's a good way to put it. What do you think separates you from other artists, though? I mean, I know we know you're younger, but what do you think separates you? Why do you think what gives you a plus to make people feel like I need to listen to MMS Genie instead of another artist, or I prefer him more? Why you think? Why you think about you will separate you from other artists?
Well, I think about myself. I free to what I say.
Hmm.
Like I not hiding nothing. I'll say it how it is. I won't say people would prefer because everybody have their preference.
Right.
It's not like I'll say okay, I want someone to listen to me instead of other people, and everybody have their preference and different feeling music. Some people like drill, some people like melodical, some people like different things.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
what I want to do, I want to use all them things in my music, to my
Mm.
type of style in that type of music.
Mm. So would you say that it's making music for you has been like a easy task? Like, is it easy when you're writing? Is it easy when you're recording? Is it just one take? Is it multiple takes? Like, what is it like for you?
Okay. Not that it would not hard to me.
Mm.
I come from a music background. I don't know if you know Eric Badwell. That used to sing for Full Serenade. You have that song Big Bamboo.
I think
My
I've
father
heard
that
of it.
sing that.
I think I've heard of it. That's
Huh?
who? That's who?
My father,
Oh. Oh, okay. 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 Okay.
yeah, Full Serenade band, the Full Serenade band that come together. My father was the like that put it together and it.
Nice.
So I try and build myself from his background.
Mm.
Try and I take over where he left off.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Like following to the legacy.
My yes,
Right. Right. That makes sense. So.
with my different style instead.
Mm. So seeing that he was in First Serenade, I don't know too much about them, but I know they have like a lot of like instruments and stuff involved. Have you ever played any musical instruments?
Well, yeah, I used to play drums. Play
Mm.
drum. I like drums. It was my thing.
Mm.
Um, when I was young, I used to be a recorder in primary school.
Okay.
I'm not really so good on the keyboard, but I can do something.
Mm.
Yeah, like basically.
That's it. Who are the famous musicians you would say that you've learned from though?
People like Kevin Gates. I listen to Young Boy. Young Boy is actually where my name come from, Genie, because we have a song named Genie, and then to me, I don't know, that song hit me hard.
Mm.
That song, I feel that song, bro. And then I just pick up the name of Genie, and then people start to call me Genie when they see me because I used to sing that song plenty. I used to sing that plenty, plenty. Anyway, somebody see me, I used to sing that song at the top of
Mm.
my lungs. Because that
Mm.
song hit me. Check.
Right.
So I just pick up the name Genie and I just give myself the name as Genie.
Mm. Okay. Okay. That's fair. So as like you've been making all your music and stuff, is there anything that you would like to say, like now that you're on a platform? Is there anything that you'd like to say publicly about people that listen to your music, or is there anything that you'd like to tell people of what why they should listen to your music?
Um, Things I like to say to people, let's keep sharing, keep
Mm.
supporting the scene because where we are in Dominica, not easy,
Mm.
really not easy to be doing get this type of music in Dominica, rap and the type of thing there, not easy.
Mm.
Yeah. Hold on. So the type of music we make in Dominica as hip hop artists and rap artists not common in Dominica. More
Right.
puyo in Dominica. So like I like to just say share it and make it a big thing in Dominica because memories.
To through your experience of making music, like what you think could be one of the reasons why it's not like a music being like a sound I should say that's being supported right here in Dominica. What would you say personally?
Um I don't really know what I want now because that is the sound of the music, why it's not popular.
Yeah, like why isn't like R&B and rap being as supported in here? Why do you think so in your in your
I
perspective?
feel like as Dominicans, we not otherwise us because I need to preach that about myself. We're not so open minded in this country.
Mm,
That open our mind to different things and open our hearts and I think that now we we in the moment in Dominica like things happen in the moment like you see how Suki blow up fast. You only
mm-hmm.
Suki now. Somebody blow up fast now, we're going to be on him because they're in the moment.
Right.
But we need to reach out to different type of things, search of different things for us to see well what we like and what we understand.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I don't want to like say anything, but it's like you giving good points and then you just stop it, man. Is it like you just feel like that's enough, or is like you like you don't really know how to like put it out into words or something?
Not that now. I'm a person I like to be straight to the point and just
Yeah,
yeah
but I
talk about
understand. I'm that person too as well. But seeing that it's an interview and for people to see like your personality and what kind of person you are, not just as an artist. It's good to be a little bit more down to earth and like make like the conversation flow more than just question answer. If you get what I say. So do you have any hobbies or interests outside of your music?
yeah I like playing basketball.
Mm,
Um basketball, different type of sports and things. I used to play football but it's one of my I do fancy football as well. Like
mm,
I'm more into basketball, um drumming.
mm,
Sometimes I just stay there, take pots, take pills and I start to drum, just make a song.
mm.
I don't really have plenty hobbies to say, but like I just say the basketball, different sports, like going out, um, like spending time with my family, different type of yeah. Like hobbies, I wouldn't say I have much hobbies to say.
Right, right. So why is it about music that have you so passionate about it? What is it about it? What does music tell you? What is it the beat? Is it the instrumental? Is it the lyrics? Is it the process? Like what is it about music that makes you so passionate about? Yeah,
Love music.
you just
Like my therapy. Music is my therapy.
right,
The music I can function for the day, you know.
right,
Yeah, it's my therapy. It beats different type of things. Sometimes I listen to the background type of things in the music, lyrics, something for to feel the lyrics, um, cadence of the music, the flow, different type of flows and sounds, so I can listen, so I can better my music.
right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Like,
O'Neil Carrot said, "Yes, bro. We need to reach out to other people."
yeah, but we need to reach out. We need to reach out because Dominica is a small country. If we reach out, like if a Dominican artist make a big song with like a UK artist or African artist or American artist, that's going to be a big thing.
It would that doesn't doubt that, but also we must also put in mind that just like you said, we're in the moment kind of people. So if a Dominican make a song with a big artist, we would just be on that artist's back. Not like to say Dominica going and be like some big thing one time. It's like it needs to have some form of continuity. Like it's not just when something big happen. Is to understand that that person um chasing or pushing for a certain type of fame or a certain type of nature in the music industry and stuff like that. Don't you think that makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I
Like
understand what you say.
like as a young man like you, don't you think like it's going to be kind of difficult seeing that there are so many artists already in the world. There are older people than you, and there are people young as you doing the same thing, and in Dominica especially, and we're not even talking about the Caribbean as yet, and we're not even getting into the world as yet. So that's why I was asking you, like, what you think differentiates you, or put you in a different format from other people that making music as well as yourself. But don't you think it would be easier, like maybe like a group of you guys, like you see how easy it is to make a squad, like when you go in high school, cause you go in high school still, right?
Yeah.
You go in high school still, exactly. You see how easy it is to create a squad. Like you have your boys with you, and all of you rolling after school, all of you rolling break time and all that stuff like that. It's simple, right? I'm not telling you to have like a squad, but you can maybe have like maybe like three fellas with the same mindset as you, same age as you. So all you talking every day to the same like age group, and maybe different. It depends on who else everybody knows, but at the end of the day, you're talking to your age group, and then the three of you have the same mindset. Maybe one want to be a producer, maybe one want to make a beat maker, maybe one want to be an artist, but it could be a case where all three of you want to be an artist, and then all you can just decide all you working together. Because that's actually how a lot of industries actually started in the world. Is like friends that come together, just like NWA with Ice Cube and Easy and all of them. So it's like it's a form of thing. I feel like especially the younger generation should look into. The older people, they have their default. You understand? They have who they like. They have who they want to have around them. They have who they want to bring in the studio. They have who they want to this. They have who they charge in this, that. But then at the end of the day, it's like man your age, that going maybe high school, or you can maybe say like, after we do our homework, we're going to meet up, we can write a song, we can do this, we can better our craft, and then when we share in together. Everybody share it on their Facebook, everybody share it on their Instagram. Your partner drop a track, you share it all over, and your partner share it all over, and the person share it all over, and then it just helps the fan base and everything to grow. Because like them older fellas, them older man, them are not studying young fellas these days. So I think it would be like a good mindset and a good thing, like you could try to implement in, as in that you're making music, and you're young and you're still going to high school. I completely respect the fact that you have the youth helping you and assisting you, but then at the end of the day, the youth, I'm not saying that he cannot, but I'm saying like he sometimes he's going to be overwhelmed because he have bigger artists to deal with and other stuff to take care of. So it's like it would just be like more less of a strain for both you and whoever is mentoring you to just focus on people in your circle that have the same mindset as you, because there are fellas I know that go in grammar school that want to be artists, and there are fellas I know
Like
that
fellas that like that like music like I do. I just
right.
do like MMS. Me, I'm not MMS, I just take the name, the group of us. We have two different artists in MMS. We have people that do
Right,
artwork, that do our cover arts and things. We
right,
have people that do our videography for us, like music
right,
videos. So MMS is a whole group. I'm not MMS. I just
right,
put the name on me so I can just represent the group.
right. O'Neil Carrot said, from time I know him, dog was always a music person. The boy just have a passion for music.
Yeah, well, O'Neil, I'm my dog, bro.
And then
From time.
and then Augustus say, all last year, dog used to be singing in the class. I used to sing in the class,
Yeah, well,
Booyah.
oh boy, rap, different type of music. Boy, I tell you, I
Okay,
used to like music, like
all
rap.
right,
You see music, boy, they're like seriously beats noise. Teachers used to put me outside for singing too loud in the class.
right. I, I,
Like,
I, I'm gonna share something with you, right? I'm gonna share something with you. Um, One of the main reasons I'm doing what I'm doing right now is because I like music too. I'm not even just saying that because of the type of life we're having right now and the type of audience we have right now. It's the truth. You can ask any boy that know me from grammar school. I was always beating on the desk,
Oh,
always,
grammar school you go.
yeah, always beating on the desk, always freestyling. Teachers used to be on my back for that, making noise in the class,
Yeah, that
freestyling,
was cool.
singing boo yo, all kind of a thing. You can ask anybody that was going grammar school with me them times there, and they would let you know for sure. You check. I always had a passion for music. You understand? My first song, I actually dropped it in food form. My first actual song. It's not on YouTube anymore, but my first song I actually dropped it when I was in food form. And that is just to show you like I realized like me being young and me wanting to be an artist because it was actually my dream. Like right now I don't really like, I make music. Like I would call myself a YouTube artist because I make music and I do YouTube more. But at the end of the day, it's like at that time I really wanted to be an artist. And that time taught me so many lessons. I used to go to producers, to studios, and the kind of treatment they would give you, they would not take you very seriously. They would watch you like you don't know what you're talking about. And sometimes it is understandable because yes, we're young, we don't know exactly what path we're going on. We know we're writing some random bars and or random verses and we're thinking, is this shit because it's our first time. We enjoy the craft so much. Everything we write, we're thinking it good. But I feel like the producers, the people in the studio, they also come and tell you like, hey, I understand. I see what you want to do. Let me help you. Let me change that bar, change that line, put something else there. Try to better you. But a lot of them, like they will just watch you and be like, you're not. They're just not taking you serious. And I actually went through a lot of that because I used to go like to multiple different studios. And then you see like certain studios you have to pay like how much money. Some you have to pay like 150. Some you have to pay like maybe 200 or up. And then like in the process of that it make me feel like at a point where I feel like I don't want to make music anymore. So I went from fourth to fifth form like I wasn't even studying music. Well, I didn't even go fifth form. I actually didn't finish school. So that's to show you like I was I from third to fourth I was like, you know what, I don't have nothing to do with music again. I just end up checking my scene, living my life. And it ended up being a bad life though because music was a kind of a place where I could express myself and do all kind of a thing. But then when I didn't have music again, all those things inside of me, I find myself doing all kind of a stupidness, getting myself in problems and all type of shit. So it's a way to look at life and can realize like that why your circle is so important and why your circle of friends that are around you that making music with you and stuff like that or have the same mentality with you should have like a positive energy at the back of it and realize like hey if you make a mistake I know I laugh him because at the end of the day like anybody else can laugh if they want but I'm just saying like the people in your circle are supposed to realize like hey I know I can laugh him I can help him because I know at the end of the day I want to see him become something and then the person feel a mutual energy so then the person going and feel like I want to also see you in a better area and that person want to see you in a better area and it just goes on and on and on, don't you think?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like I
Right,
have some friends when I put out different music, like I put on the EP and we have the EP and we hear some of the music.
right.
Um, some of these songs, my partner used to tell me, it's bad, but I know you can do better than that. I know you can push better than that. You can do a good better. And I understand what you're saying. Because if your partners and them telling you, nobody else can tell it to you.
Right.
They actually have, the people that supporting you, you have to take their advice from, see what they're saying, see what they can help you to do. Or,
Right.
so I understand what you're saying there.
Right.
Makes sense.
And on that same note, like what I was telling you, like it was the main reason why I started this channel is because I actually follow a lot of reactors, and it's like something that's occurred to me, like nobody not really doing that here. I mean, I saw it a few times in the past, you understand, from maybe GK or Mr. Leaks. But nobody not making that be like something here to react to people music, to put out the artist and to maybe have a word with the artist and stuff like that. And it motivates me more to do it seeing that the assistance I didn't get when I was your age, that you can have that assistance now. You get what I saying? That's why I would tell you like, hey, me and you we talking, we having a conversation, I understand you straightforward, but don't just give question and answer. Because it's a thing like where you can end up tying up yourself, in the future. And that is like let's just say that is like a mini platform, a small thing. That is a small thing. But it gonna have times when you're gonna end up having bigger platforms where you have to go on radio stations or TV shows or whatever the case may be. If you really want to aspire to be an artist, and you need to end up growing a charisma, an energy, and be very proud and you know, like in your shoes, and be able to like talk to those people and tell them people whatever. And every time they see like a little sight of shyness, a little sight of thing, they can use that against you. The media don't like you. Always know that in your head, media don't like you. So they go in and use those things against you. A little shyness, a little thing. They can be like, oh, Mr. Singing gangster music, but see him there, he can't even talk to people on a camera. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a method I try to explain to people, you know. So it's like that is why I'm happy I'm in a position right now that I can be able to assist people like you at your age and other people as well, because I didn't have those things. You get what I say? I didn't have those things, and I know how essential it would have been if I know when I drop a song somebody react to it. I know how essential it would have been. You get what I say? And
Yeah.
and the funny thing is, right, I'd like to like say on that note, a lot of artists, like when you do reaction to their things, they doesn't really repost it. But it's so funny, right? It looks like we just like we as reactors just reacting to a song and we just getting views of it, but it's not true. The thing is, right, somebody can listen to your song and not hear what you say, not understand what you say, not understand the bars, don't know exactly what you're talking about, or whatever the case may be, and just be like, Mr. just mumbling, Mr. just saying madness with his mouth. I don't understand what Mr. talking about. Why is LOVE? What Mr. talking about? You know? But then at the end of the day, you check, like, a reactor will be able to tell the person what you say, and then that person might be like, I must follow that artist, man, because he making sense. They don't need to come back on my channel again to feel you again, because they don't get a glimpse of you. They don't understand you, and now they become your fan. You get what I saying?
Yeah.
Right, right.
So
Unil,
I think like
go ahead.
you are saying, I think like reactors and musicians they also come together to help each other because as you say, the reactors if people understand the reactors just break down the lyrics and because I see you I watch your channel all the time you post videos and you like break down the lyrics and things in pieces and I like that because you
Yeah,
just understand the scene, you check?
yeah. And it's not easy though. It's hard because you sometimes the person thinking of double meaning bars and three meaning bars. You get what I saying?
Yeah.
O'Neal Card said, as a brother, I always tell him you should have a music, you should have a group to make music. Things would turn out better. That's what.
Yeah, man, so you just tell me that sometimes so
So,
you just tell me that.
so I think you should use those advice and better yourself. Continue better in your craft because it's funny. How old are you right now?
17.
17.
Yeah.
17, you get what I'm saying? So it's funny that you're 17, and I gotta be honest with you, you writing like when I was your age, I wasn't writing bars like that. My bars was simple. My bars was like, my first song was like Shabe Magic, like serious. I serious,
Yes, good
bro.
man.
I serious. You can ask I don't know if you know Zikomo. You can ask anybody. Like my first song was like Shabe Magic. You know I'm tragic. When I move, it's all called static. I be riding bitches like the South Pacific. Niggas hating cause I'm so
Really?
niggas hating cause I'm so atomic. Like that was my first song. Like literally, like no joke. You get what I'm saying? And it at your age at 17, right? It shows that you actually in like in a better position to like make things work out for you because you already have a mindset of the kind of bars you're making and the kind of motive and positions you and ways you pushing out your music. So I feel like you should if that is actually the craft and the pace you want to go at, I feel you need to take it a little bit more seriously. Think of like what your friend tell you about the advice and what I said, like a group of people that are actually serious. It don't have to just be your graphic design or whatever. At least somebody actually in the music. So it's like you can sit down with your partner. It's not a problem with your partner to help you with lyrics. Drake and how much fellas paying people to write for them. You have a partner that can sit down next to you and just tell you, change that word and put another word there. You get
One day
what?
there, I call my partner, I tell him we should help each other organize a song, like help him organize a song, help he can help me organize a song, tell him what to put there, what to put there, he can tell me what to put there for to organize it so we can do our different views of what we like now, man.
Right, right, exactly. And that's the mentality you should have as a young artist, especially here in Dominica, and especially if the genre that you're forwarding into is not bouillon. Like that is a main thing you need to think of. If it's rap, you need to find people not just your age in Dominica, but also in Saint Lucia, in Antigua, in Trinidad, in Jamaica. Because the funny thing is, right? A lot of people they don't think about that. I didn't even know that before. But when you look at things, there are Jamaicans, young fellas, your age, that want to be artists. That that people like let's just say Movado and thing not checking. You get what I saying? And just like how we have artists here in Dominica that not really checking all you, that at the end of the day, if you and that artist abroad making a track, all you have each of all your own type of fan base, or you living in each of all your own Caribbean country, each of all your own world, each of all your own vibe. The music will share, the vibes will share, people will get more invested. Somebody that never heard you before, you could get fans in Jamaica just by saying maybe two good bars. Sometimes the song not even what people doesn't end up liking you for. It's the fact that they can be like, what? How Mr. thought of that? And it just keep people. So it's like those kind of things. Look into those things because right now is all about networking. It's all about meeting people. It's all about finding ways of how that person can help you and keeping people that good in your circle around you in your circle because at the end of the day there are a lot of fakes and it's better to know you form the reals and you can become something not just with them but like you can become something on your own but you can have some assistance from them and you can also assist them when they need you to be assisting them and it's that's just how the world is bro it's networking that's just how the world is that's just how the world is, you know. That's just how the world is. There are a lot of memes going around saying, like for example, like poor people believe in racism and transgender, and no okay, well like all I can say it is like poor people is like they make how much controversies and how much problems and they story that so much. But rich people they don't story those things, you know. A black rich man, a white rich man is best friends. But then in a poor neighborhood, a white person may be racist to a black man, or that black man do like that white. You understand what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
and that's just how it is in music as well. You get what I'm saying? The older people, you know, like they more maybe focused on certain things. But then at the end of the day, a young man like you in your circle and all kind of a thing can just network and work with people. It doesn't matter what is their race. You can make a song with a Spanish partner, a French partner, African partner, whatever the case, whoever you feel. At the end of the day, the important thing is to network and put your music out there.
Branching out is the best thing we can do now as artists, right? Like, we stay one place, no can go as we want it to, as we plan.
Exactly. Augusta said, at times, artists who got great in music will allow pride to barricade them from seeing that they can cause such an impact in an upcoming artist's career. No, I repeat the term. At times, artists who got great in music will allow pride to barricade them from seeing that they can cause such an impact in an upcoming artist's career. And it's true. It happens everywhere. They feel like you're gonna become better than them. But a lot of things they doesn't realize is at the end of the day, like let's just say you become better than them. Let's just say that. At the end of the day, they helped you on your journey. You obviously would have them on your side. You would have them deal with you. They would come up with you. But a lot of people they don't have that kind of mentality. They just look at it like you becoming better than them. And you know the funny thing? The funny thing is having that kind of mentality in Dominica. Because at the end of the day, right, you're gonna be making a big issue out of who um who getting better than you and then you just gonna stay there becoming nothing. You guys saying it's either it's better somebody improve. It's better somebody become something. It's better somebody put the island on a map than you sit down there hating on the person or not wanting that person to excel as well and end up staying down and making the person stay down as well. If you want to stay down by yourself. But if the person excelling, like there's nothing wrong with, you know, like appreciating the person value and helping them push forward. You don't think so?
Yeah, because I tell myself like if like I don't want to say if because I push him to do it. So when I make it, I will always like see which young artists I can like take under my wings and or help to see if I can push them to do something or give them advice. Because as I grow in, I get in different advice, different like not instructions. They're like what can I say it like metaphors, not metaphors. What can I say it now?
Like
Like
people being mentors to you.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. As I grew in as an artist, I have different people doing that. I have different people showing me where I can do things and how I can do things. So like as I grew in, when I reach to the point I know I can do something, I'll reach to see which artist I can help to take the footsteps like I was in
Right.
to help come up with me.
Mm, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. So do you think like Dominica have a music industry?
As I said earlier in the moment, so like as artists in Dominica, if we do have like a certain amount of people behind us, it's like it's the person that above us that people like, they will give the attention, they will give us the attention. So as I say, like the reason why I say like in a moment, okay, look at like okay, let's say John. I can say that John bigger than Jonathan.
Right.
We are Dominican because John bigger and Jonathan in the shadows. Is John we give only attention. We don't check in John.
Right.
Okay? John that bigger. So it's like I would more say like we have an industry like they have a following in Dominica, following that like big in Dominica.
Mm,
Because I tell you like see how Rio and Issa doing their thing all about. Triple K doing their thing all about the traveling to different countries like tours and different things. We as artists can do that in Dominica, but they have the following for it, they have the promotion for it, they have different things they can do to do all that.
mm, that makes sense. That
So
makes
like
sense.
when it comes to industry, I don't think we have industry.
Mm. Miss Genie, where you go, boy? Man, just go away.
Dog bite. I just been warming her up in the cold, but she don't want love life. And she on that dog life, so I give her that dog bite. I don't know how that's stay on the road, but she know she alright. And she on that dog life, so I give her that dog bite.
I don't know what happened, but he'll be back in a few. Just give him a second.
I just been warming her up in the cold, but she don't want love life. They said I was down, I'm switching up. If I speak to your girl, she gon' fall in love. They say I'm a player, I'm a gentleman. I'm an excuse for that is I'm vulnerable. Say you feel nappy because of my bro. Say you want fade, I'ma give you a cut. Baby, stop capping, you know I'm the one. Say you like bikes and you're ready for fun, yeah. Don't you want a man? When I'm shooting my shot like you want a man. You want money, I roll up a couple bands. For my dog, while the dogs are the heaven. Nah, I don't lie on the beat. One of your boys when I'm all in the street. They don't like to see all my dogs in them peace. If I'm talking too fast, then you pause and repeat. You don't love me, I know that you shame. I don't know why I did it to you. I ain't capping, little baby, it's straight from the heart, and you know it's the truth. Open up, let me into your heart like the river, I'm flowing for you. Sweeping the niggas like broom, pray with the game, we gon' hang out the room. That dog life, so I give her that dog bite. I don't know how I stay on the road, but she know she alright. And she on that dog life, so I give her that dog bite. I just been warming her up in the cold, but she don't want love life. And she on that dog life, so I give her that dog bite. I don't know how I stay on the road, but she know she alright. And she on that dog life, so I give her that dog bite. I just been warming her up in the cold, but she don't want love life. This bitch, I'm a boss. Get on my knees and I pray to the Father, the sign of the cross. Gotta take L's for the win, and the niggas they know that I lost. Niggas my seed, I'm making them cry. Too many tears for bodies that drop. Oh, now that I'm winning, the niggas won't rock. Now that I'm making the cake, yeah. Get you some bread, get you some money, and get the fuck out of my way. Extending the calls and niggas they watching my move, and I know that they snakes. Gonna buy me some ice, know that the time freeze, and I'm winning the race. I know that I'm winning the race. So that life for no reason. Every mess we keep it tight and we slide for the blocks and we creepin'. Wanna got carried away from the beat and the niggas they wishing that they could take me out. They wanna be around my circle just for the clout. And she on that dog life, so I give her that dog bite. I don't know how I stay on the road, but she know she alright. And she on that dog life, so I give her that dog bite. I just been warming her up in the cold, but she don't want love life.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Genie. Why?
You know?
I hearing you well. You know what? You know what I want you to tell me now. Tell me about that song, Dog Life. What inspired you to write that song, Dog Life?
Boy. They are just checking by I can write that thing and see what I can come up with.
Hmm.
I was bored of it and like I was listening to the Dog Life track actually like the Dog Life Dog the Booyah song
Hmm.
and I checking but let me see if I can make a rap on that.
Hmm.
I get the beats, I see if I can like make a remix to it
Hmm.
and I come up with that song. Yeah.
Right, right, right. That's how actual that like I like that line. She want that dog life, so I gave her that dog bite. Like, how you thought of that though?
But then thing just come up in my head. But I say things that I check. How I come up with that?
Hmm. I can imagine. I can imagine. So what's your process like when you're making music though? Because you just saying like it just coming from here. So what is your process like? Is it like always like easy, simple? Is it freestyles that come into you and you just write them down? Like what is that process like for you?
Yeah, sometimes it's simple, sometimes it's hard. Like that track out there, the Bram Sorry. The second verse was a freestyle. I
Hmm.
didn't have the second verse to that. I write the first part, I write the chorus, and I just go to the studio record that the second verse is off the top of my head. I
Hmm.
just think of something, and then I just put down on the track, place it where I can place it, and then yeah.
Hmm.
So it's like not really hard to me, but not as easy at the same time. So it's
Hmm.
always thinking and then putting down the lyrics.
Hmm. So what is your most important lesson you think you've learned in your career?
Lesson, um, don't stop, like keep going. That is my like motto. Keep going, don't stop. If you stop, you'll never make it nowhere.
Right, right. That makes sense. What artists you've been like in collaborations with, and what is that process like for you to be like collaborating with different artists? Why is it easy? Do you have to beg? Do you have to like write a verse first? Do they have like what is that process like for you?
Well, I don't really collab with artists like that yet. I think I only collab with one artist that's the youth. Yeah.
Mm,
So he then send me his open verses and thing, and then I write down my thing, and then I go to the studio and record it.
mm,
So not really hard. I don't really have to. I already reached this stage of reaching out to other artists as like for features and thing. And all that is you have to get the money to pay them people and pay features. Some people they're charging big for their features. Some people charging different prices for their features. So it's like I want to build myself before I can reach out to people. Before I can, yeah.
right. Tell me, because I realize like you have a lot you've worked with Dio, for example. Tell me like what is that relationship like though if you're on Dio? Because it's not like he's a very interesting like a very important person in your music venture. Like what is that for you and like how did it end up happening? Like how did it come up to you? Did you come up to him? Like what was it like though? And like how did you end up getting like such like a good relationship with each other?
We meet from somebody, yeah. We meet like somebody close to me. We meet from that person, and then they like I always used to be in music, so the person tell me like, look, I have somebody there that doing producing and mix and mastering the different artists and things. So let me see if I can organize you.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
they bring me to the youth, and then from that, me and the youth just used to do a thing.
Mm.
So like, and I like my brother. And it's like brothers now.
Mm. So how at what age did that happen? Is it a recent thing or is it a thing that has
Yeah,
been going on
recently
for
from
a
like my
while?
first track, from my first track, as
Uh,
last year,
the first track
as
is
Ops, my first track. This I write that track, I don't like to tell you.
that's always the case. That's always the case. But as soon as we write it and we record it, like that's the track. You get what I say? Well,
Yeah,
after a while pass, you'll be like, boy, I should have take my time on that, you know.
yeah, well, you know, like you know.
I don't. By telling you, I don't hear copying, bro. Like I literally have. Like I literally do when I do music. Like I'll call myself a YouTube artist right now. So like don't look at me like no artist that maybe interested in stage and all them kind of a thing. If it comes, it comes. But I'm more into like I like the craft, so I'll be doing it. I'll be doing it with other artists though that actually want to become proper artists. But I will be doing it and doing more YouTubing. But I will still be dropping. Like I have maybe a few music there I'll be dropping for you guys maybe
I hear some of
sometime.
your song. I just see you again. I hear that track.
Yeah, you check, and I actually jumping on an Afro trend. So I don't really like on the rap and booyo. I'm on the Afro reggae dancehall type of that vibes. If you get what I say. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else you'd like to shout out besides the youth?
Shout out Be Savage. That is one of my partners. He do music too. Be
Mm,
Savage. That boy. He on some drill kind of a thing, but I like it, man.
mm. Okay. Big up yourself one time. Be savage. Would what would you do differently if you were to start over again from day one?
I would do differently.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Differently, I like. Well, tell me differently for thing. I think I should. I would like. I should have more think of what I want in the music,
Mm,
like what I want to do,
mm,
instead of just going into it and then I trying to picture what I should have pictured before. I
mm,
think if I had to tell myself back then what I would think like I would do before, I would say no. I would tell myself like do just rush things and see okay if that time to do so is I'll just I'll like help myself think first and picture
mm.
what I want for myself instead of just rushing everything.
Right. Right now, would you say that you're in a position right now where you understand that, and that's what you're doing right now?
Yeah, I working on that. I just say understand. I will work on it. Like, I still learning. I just
Mm,
like, understand it. I'll work on that.
mm. A word of advice. Do you know that a lot of successful artists um minimize their distractions? Is that something that you also do? We either it be by going out, either it be by girlfriend or whatever the case may be. Like a lot of successful artists, they limit their distractions. Like yeah, we look up like Eminem. We're not saying like nobody never do anything have fun, obviously, but they put a lot of time into that type of craft. So it's like becoming an electrician. You have to put a lot of practice and wire different houses with different people. It's the same thing like if you want to be an artist, you can't just be like hey, I want to drop an album and then start to work on a track, or somebody can't just send you a track and start to work on a track. It's like you're supposed to always, even though you're not writing a song, learn something new about being an artist. Learn about marketing strategies, learn about branding strategies, learn about all those kind of things there. Like is this something that you're doing, or is it something that you feel like it's your weakness and you will work
I
more on?
think that my weakness. I just get distracted fast. Like
Mm,
sometimes I'll be writing a song and then something just pop up and then I'll go and do it and forget about the whole song after. Come back
mm,
till maybe a next day or maybe after that to come back to the song. So I think like I have to work on my focusing skills.
right.
I get distracted too fast. Like sometimes, like let's say I write a song, and my partner tell me, "What Jad, there's something wrong with that." I just go to song and forget about the song. I instead of like prioritizing myself in the music and helping myself try and finish my thing before I do anything else. Right now
Right.
I'm in school, so I have to balance out the school and the music.
Exactly. I was just about to ask you that. How is balancing that off going to be for you though? Because like I said, you'll have to minimize distractions and work more on your craft. So how will you be able to work that out with your studies for your school?
And I know for a fact that I have to put myself in my position and study in my work and things.
Mm,
So what I try and do is like put some time for my work
mm-hmm,
and the music. like and I put my whole thing in music and then forget about my way because I'm doing my thing to finish
Mm,
school and graduate and then everything.
mm. I
I like so like when I do that, I know okay, then I can focus on my music after I do my studies and my different schoolwork and yeah.
mm, I like that. I like that. I can give you some advice that I wish somebody gave me when I was your age. Right? And I don't think I have ever heard anybody give anybody that advice. Let me tell you that, bro. Being an artist is about painting something. It's about drawing something. It's about making people understand your world, understand what's in your head, and being able to put it on a canvas or on a song or whatever. You get what I say? That's what being an artist is, right? No, I not gonna be like people and I gotta watch you in your eyes and I gotta tell you, hey bro, go to school and learn and graduate and make sure you graduate. No, listen what I can tell you, right? Obviously, your goal, your motive is to graduate. But let me tell you what's going to motivate you now to take your school serious. Let me tell you what. One, I am an example of somebody that wasn't taking school seriously. And I see if I did, how it would have helped me. Now let me tell you why. That's why a lot of artists that making it right now, they actually did well in school. I think NBA Youngboy finished school, Little Baby finished school. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, right? And a lot of them that didn't finish school, they went back to school. Let me tell you why it's so important, right? There are phrases you could use in science for bars. You get what I saying? Like some cell wall or nucleus or something. You get what I say? It could be in HSB. There are phrases you could use in maths for bars, right? There are phrases there are ways you could learn to use metaphors, similes, verbs, adjectives in English, and there are like cultural, historical facts that you can use in bars through social studies. If you have that on your mind, see now school reopen, have that on your mind. You really want to be an artist, you have to start today. Don't look at it like school. A lot of people like, because they're going to school, they just look at it like, yeah, I just go in school, I have to finish school. Yes, it's true, that is the goal, but it makes you, it gives you more of an understanding when you realize you can actually use those things to do what you want to do. You might be check like, why is it not in that class for an artist I want to be? But I'm an example because I do write good bars, but I know I could have wrote better bars if I had listened in school. I tell you straight because sometimes I hear like maybe Eminem or 50 Cent or certain people say certain words, and then I research it and I was like, that's like a simple word, you know, like why didn't I know a word like that, like correlate? Like why I would, I was like, what they talking about? And then correlate means like it's like basically to mean to like have like not this same meaning, but like to have some of form of relations, you know, like they would ask you like, what is the correlation between blue and red? You know, like it's just like, you know, to find the similars basically. So it's like those kind of things there is like very like important things you need to put in as your head as a young artist, and that you go in high school. And bro, let me tell you that if you do that, you can be a good. Nobody cannot see you because
I don't watch that so now.
nobody
And
can.
you're telling me that I really think of that.
Yeah, nobody
I can
nobody nobody
my
cannot.
song takes for bars and through.
Yeah, real
Everything but
thing, real thing. The who that dropped that track the other day? It was, I think it was on DJ Khaled album. The person say, I think it was Eminem. Or I can't remember who that said it. No, somebody said something about I hate niggas like a slave master or something like that. You get what I saying? And it's like those kind of things there. It sounds simple, but when you put those things in music, it catch people attention and they check like, what? How did he think of that? It makes so much sense. You know? How did he think of that? You get what I'm saying? It's like let's just say like look like I make a bar on the spot. Like people like to talk about smoking and black sugar, right? You can just correlate black sugar to do with black African slaves on sugarcane plantations. and
was bad man.
it's just like it's how you look at those things, and it's like those kind of things that I wasn't looking at those things before. But then when I listen to artists and their music, it really make me understand I should have really take school seriously. You get what I saying? So it's like I'm not telling you like, oh, go and be a nerd in school or whatever. No, I telling you, make sure you listen and learn, because at the end of the day, those things going and help you write good songs if it's an artist you want to become. That is just the main thing. Those things going to help you become an amazing artist. So don't just think like what I doing in that class. I'm to that teacher. We all go through it. You understand? We know it troublesome sometimes. Teachers speak on people, or it has stopped troublesome children. We get it. We understand it. You get what I say? But at the end of the day, the benefit it will give you just by understand. But even IT, even just computer science, you understand? You understand? I am. She wanted me. She wanted me to something with her task managed, so I had to hit CTRL delete. Some nonsense, you guys. Some stupidness, you understand? But it's like at the end of the day, when you put it in music, it's like, especially according to what you're talking about in the song, it makes people understand. You understand what I say? It makes people feel what you're saying. You get what I say? Those kind of things that started those kinds of things that just make people feel your music and see how intelligent you are. And the fact that you're young and you have the opportunity now, I feel like it's the best thing you should do. And I am an example to look at, because you could one day write better bars than me because I didn't take school seriously. You get what I say? So at the end of the day, it's like social studies, science, maths, English, bro. No matter what it is, it can be arts and craft. You could learn something about an artist and say like your music and your bars paint pictures like that certain artist. You understand what I say in the bar?
Yeah.
And then people will be like, what? How did he know about that? You understand? You know, the screen painting, you understand? Like when I was with her, blah blah blah, she was like whatever painting, or like those kind of things there, you get what I saying? I have your girl looking at me like the Mona Lisa. You get what I say? Like Mona Lisa eyes always watching whoever that pass. You get what I say? Like it's those kind of things there that when you get some form of intelligence, and when you get any chance, you can go on YouTube, research things you don't know, animals, dinosaurs, cheetahs, jaguars, monkeys, anything.
Anything, way.
And
Before musician, I wanted to be a vet.
and those things there will give you the intelligence you need to write difficult bars. Bars people are going to understand, but they will only hear those bars from you. They can be unique because you understand and your mind is open to a different set of like different form of information, and that is what makes you an artist. That is what makes you an artist. Though never think shit school and write songs and no, that's what makes you an artist. Exactly what I just said there. That is what makes you an artist.
Yeah, I think about that too.
Yeah. The reason why 50 Cent, all them man maybe had it easier, like, because they grew up in the ghetto and stuff like that. One of the main reasons I would say is the fact that they grew up around a time that had a lot of stuff going on, politics, racial stuff, police on black people. So they had things, they had content to talk about. But seeing that you in Dominica, and it's like we don't really have no racist kind of vibes going on, so we can't really talk about that. We don't really have this going on. We can't really talk about that. But there are a lot of things that they had to talk about, so they have content. But seeing that you come from the Caribbean, there are a lot of things going on, but you may not know. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, Can say like I bought a fresh diamond chain or whatever today. I look like Guyana. You understand? Guyana is one of those places with a lot of jewelry, expensive jewelry. You get what I say? It's like those kind of stuff there, those kind of things. A lot of knowledge will help you write better music. That's just basically it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. So it's like put that in your head. So yes, you're going to be doing music. Yes, you forwarding yourself to be an artist. But yes, you have to look at school like that. Don't look at school like go in school in uniform and sit down in class. Pick up as much information you can, and you'll see how easy writing bars going to be. Because sometimes you maybe stick on a word and you're checking, boy, what I can put in that now, boy. But if you have how much information, you can go from an IT bar to a French bar to a Spanish bar, but it doesn't matter. Whatever you pick up, you can just put it in there. Plain and simple. Simple. You get? Simple vibes. Daily would say, big up yourself, Jenny. Ah?
So you put a sense in my head there.
After all, man, after all, you already know. Daddy would say, big up yourself, Ginny. I don't want to tell you, big up yourself one time, because when I was your age, I didn't have that platform. I wasn't on a reactor platform. I wasn't on a YouTube platform talking about my music and stuff like that. And at your age, I feel like you should maybe even implement your own, like your channel, do little vlogs or whatever, like what Fuego Dinero said. Because you're young, you can do those things like Fuego and them, man, they can do it, but you know they have a lot going on, they're older now, you know, they have a lot of things going on in their life. But you're young, you have like a young set of people around you. You make a little vlog, you go down on the beach, you go mirror, you go with couple girls, couple fellas. Those kind of things going to attract people to your page, and then they're going to have the choice of listening to your music. You know, it's those kind of stuff like that. Those kind of stuff like that. You just look into those things, and you will see how like it will better you and make you become better of an artist. Believe me. Believe me.
Understandable.
After all, you already know. I just want the best for you, bro. Like any young man, I want the best for you. That is why I'd bring Nemo on the channel as well. I just want the best. I want to give
Man, boy, I didn't have that man that night.
Yeah, you know, like I don't gonna laugh it. Like I laugh it at the day, but I don't laugh it today because I mean, like at the end of the day, it can happen to anybody. But at the end of the day, it's like the whole point. It doesn't matter if it happens so though, because some people could come and watch it, see Mr. Check, like you know, I F with Mr. Sin, you know, like I some people like high chill people, you know. You get what I say? So it's like it have different
different
vibes exactly. But at the end of the day, you know, like this is something I want you to really understand. And you good dog, because the first time I react to your song, I think it was heavy metal, and I was like, this man spitting bars, and he young, like he doesn't really hear those things. Just like you're a Nemo fella, like all you spitting bars and all you young, and it's like and then you have a flow, you have an international flow. You get what I say? Like you're not sounding like NBA, you know, sounding like that person. I find you actually have your own little song to yourself. So like just try to like push your music, keep doing what you're doing, and hey, big up yourself one time, bro.
Bro, appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't know. Is there anything you'd like to say before you leave?
I like to say thank you for the people that supporting me, my little journey, my come up. You are to tell you thank you too, because you actually give me a little exposure. And as you give me a little knowledge there tonight, I'll use that and see what I can do with music and so.
Hey man, after all, you already know. Big up yourself one time, Miss Jenny. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Big up yourself. I appreciate you coming on the live. It was an amazing interview, you know. And hey, keep on doing what you're doing, bro. If you drop an album or whatever, you know, I actually working on things to make things a little bit more in a better position where artists can actually be with me than on online Zoom or whatever the case. But for now, it's like that. But I'm actually working on making things a little bit better for the viewers. So the more support I get, the more vibes I get, is going to help me reach to that point even quicker. You get what I saying?
Yeah, bro. Now you're always sharing this already.
After all, pick up yourself again for that. But hey, just want to say, everybody put W's in the chat. You know, if you wasn't on the live, put W in the comment section. And big up MMS Genie one time. You can check out his channel. He has some good music over there. I can play like a little bit of one and then end the live. And hey, you know how it is already. Like, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Big up yourself, and don't forget what I tell you. Don't forget what I tell you. That not for it's not for school. You understand? People go to school for all types of different reasons. They make it feel like school is just for doctor and lawyer. Bro, the information you can get in that school, in your textbook, just pause it at your home. You don't even have to be studying for a test or doing homework. The textbook can give you certain things you can use in your music and make people see how intelligent you are and how you can use bars. And don't make it simple. Don't just say that because it have that meaning and stuff like that. No. Try to find ways, complex ways, mixing it up, simple, complex. Have the audience, make them wonder what you're going with. Then after, oh, that he said, then make them wonder what you're going
Them on
with.
their toes, man.
Right. And then another thing is, try to have like there's a thing artists doing nowadays. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's like, what is the word now? It's like a build up. So it's like they let's just say they're talking about football. They're talking about a football stadium, and then their bars going and be like something about football, something about a certain player, something about the stands, something about the ground pitch, something about the goals, something about the goalkeeper, something about
Listen to a
that.
song of Dax. I don't know if you know Dax. I listen to a song with
Yeah,
Dax.
I know that.
And like he make a whole like a whole basketball reference and
Right, that's what a lot of artists doing right now, and the information you can get from your studies and your education, it go in and make you get that, be able to do things like that. You can do a whole basketball reference, a whole football reference, a whole bedroom reference. You know, she lay on me like I'm a bed, put her head on me like I'm a pillow. Then she made me come on top of her like I'm the bed sheet. Bro, it doesn't. Bro, I don't know. You guys say make me come on top of her like the bed sheet, or it's something like a double meaning already. Come on top of her and then cover her. You know, it's those kind of a thing. And then it's like when people listening to that, at the end of the day, you're not talking about the bed. You know, you're talking about a girl, but you use a reference of a bedroom to end up explaining how your love with that girl is. You get what I'm saying? You can use a reference of an island. You know, a lot of people they just make simple bars like she make me burn like I'm lava or all that kind of thing. But I didn't make that. Those things doesn't really rain again. What are raining is you using a reference, you making a whole build up, a whole build up. That is what I mean. People wonder like, what, Mr. Sick Boy? I need to listen to Mr. more. You get? And when you start to do that, you will see for yourself. Believe me. Believe me. Remember you heard it here first there. I never tell that to nobody before. And I wish that was an advice I had when I was going to high school. Because I would have listened in class. You check. All my partners was just telling me, go to school, my brother, go and learn, blah 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 blah. Nobody wasn't really explaining to me how that would help me in making music. You get what I say? I didn't know I was gonna be doing YouTube when I was going to high school. I didn't even study IT. I never even do homework, computer science. I wasn't in those kind of a thing there. And I wish I did. Because I would have been able to do a lot of things. A lot of things I'm doing right now with the live stream and all those things is things I had to self-taught myself, either using YouTube videos or online stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, instead of having to go through that, you could get the basic training right here in high school. And then you could even follow it up in college. You get what I'm saying? Those things there. And those things just make you make business. Because if you want to become an artist and then you want to one day have your own label, people want to know you have like a little background, a little educational background. If you get a diploma or something, it is a plus. You can yeah, you can work with all types of different people in the world and better yourself and stuff like that. Because certain people they phony, they look for certain things, and then stay away from problems. Because how things happening now is like a lot of business people, they don't like to work with people with criminal records. You get what I'm saying? Not just like when you're going for a job and they tell you go for a criminal record by the police station, you know. Not just that, you know. It have literal people that just talking to you and they just wouldn't do business with you because they hear you in some kind of messed up shit. You guys saying? But anyways, bro, you already know. Big up yourself. Keep doing what you do. I remember what I tell you. Remember all the good advice you've heard. Use the bad ones to motivate you. And hey, bro, believe me. If you do what I tell you, you will see it for yourself. Remember I tell you that. You don't know. Big up yourself, MS Genie. Have a blessed rest of your evening. And you don't know. Laters. That was an amazing live with MMS Genie. W in the chat. Hey, W in the chat. Real talk. My headphones even coming out in my ears. because it's W's alumni in that chat. Amazing live stream. I enjoy talking to MMS Genie. I enjoy giving him those information. I enjoy giving him those advice. And I know that a lot of you guys can take in that advice as well. If you want to be an artist and you're going to high school, college, whatever the case it may be, use that opportunity to learn, to get information to implement in your bars. Remember, I said it here. Drop some flames now. 5 people there. Drop some flames now, man.
If I tell you I love you, I mean it. Don't question my loving, nah. Saying that I be lying, she looking for every reason, nah. Pussy nigga can touch me, nah. Pussy nigga keep talking, nah. Saying that I wanna be like you ain't got shit going for you, nah. You speaking on my name, see how far he get you. Oh, stuck in my heart, they love you. Me and my boy, I'm in the cut, and nigga won't play, we stretch him. Nigga, fuck your gang, nigga, fuck what you claiming, the nigga won't play, he get it. If shit going left, then I write this song, but the way that I am feeling. But I'm up right now, ain't got time for a fuck right now. If I'm moving too much, I'm outside your bus right now. Long nose bitch, she want my bread, but your sister give me head. Study me, you gonna fail your test. But your girlfriend in my vest. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. COD, we MH your team. I'm counting the money, I'm counting the green. This shit on my neck got me looking supreme. Your baby, she want me, she want all my cream. I hear from the back while I'm making a scream. She calling my name like she begging for G's. I know that in the back while she begging me, please, yeah. Ginny, boy, why you say that? Cause you be speaking on my head. Tap her new nigga told her block me. That the bitch ain't got no Instagram. This shit like a movie. Going from nigga to nigga, a groupie. Telling them lies, but don't say how you do me. My heart cold, ain't got time for no Rudy. No G, no beef for the bitch. Wanna put 40K on my wrist. So I'm talking to the cops, he a snitch. Sucking money until I get rich. I call, but don't answer the phone. When you talk, better lower your tone. God, please leave me alone. I don't wanna get out of my zone. I tell you I love you, I mean it. Don't question my loving, nah. Saying that I be lying, she looking for every reason, nah. Pussy nigga touch me, nah. Pussy nigga talking, nah. Saying that I wanna be like you ain't got shit going for you, nah. You speaking on my name, see how far.
Ooh, we have a request. Heavy metal! Let's run it. Turn me up!
DT5 on the beat.
Turn me up!
Yeah,
Heavy metal, turn me up! Flames!
yeah.
Real nigga from the trenches, NBA, you in the benches. You don't know what I've been through. I'm a blood with a snot. Little nigga, your mama gon' miss you. If I hit you with this missile, dog, you don't know issue. If I brush you with this bristle, cut you up like a utensil. You don't know what you started. Started a war with me. Bullets go straight to your teeth. I don't care where you from, and I don't care who you be. Nigga ain't playing with me. Hit your bitch with that dick, then I empty out the clip. If a nigga wanna stitch a little boy is a bitch, I'ma dash it with that little pussy nigga getting stitch. I don't care where you are. 6 feet, staying far. COVID bullets keep your mouth at the balls and ass.
COVID bullies, keep your mask, boys!
You gon' need a body cast if you run up on me last. Nothing more slash, always giving you a rush. Barnacle, you about to crash, every man got brush. If you playing with the gang, then you gon' need a lash. Smiley face straight to your mother. She let me fuck on the daughter. Know she won't bother. Harder than a fucking sauna. Bust a cap straight to your brother. I'm the top shot. Yeah, be playing, cause they think it's a game. Bullies gon' tarnish my function, your brain. They already know where I come from. Got big drums, everything is the same. You can have talk, but if you ain't walking that walk, then you should stop. Watch out for ups. The time will stop, but nobody freeze my clock. You cannot stop it. You twist and turn, you was looking like Bobby. You cannot stop it. You twist and turn, you was looking like whoa. Little nigga gotta go. In the thick bitch, not a slim bitch, but she can pass it, she suck toes. In the freak bitch, suck toes. No cameras, but she pose. Click, click, bow, bow. Bitch ass nigga don't walk on my toes. Nigga want smoke? Smoking that pack, smoking that strong, carry that code. Cause you don't want nobody taking your soul. Open that scope.
Turn me up, no man. Turn me up, no man. Turn me up, no man. Turn me up.
Started a war with me. Bullets go straight to your teeth.
I don't care where you from.
I don't care who you be. Nigga ain't playing with me. Hit your bitch with that dick. Then I empty out the clip. If a nigga wanna stretch it, the boy's a bitch. I'ma dash it with that little pussy nigga getting stitch. I don't care where you are. 6 feet staying fast. COVID bullets keep your mouth with the balls and ass. You gon' need a body cast. If you run up on me, like a knife and go slash. Always giving you a rash. Monaco, you about to crash. Every medic got brass. If you playing with the game, then you gon' need a lash. Yeah. Gang, gang.
Big up on yourself one time. It's your boy JIREHYR, your reactor. And if you didn't know, now you know. I did my best. Now you know! Yeah! Big up on yourself one time. I appreciate everybody that came, everybody that joined the video, everybody that's been there, everybody that enjoyed the live, everybody has been enjoying and has been returning. I appreciate you very much. But from the statistics, it shows that more people are unsubscribed than subscribed. So please subscribe to the video, make me happy, so I can make you happy, and they can make us happy. Happy, happy, happy. Later!